Hi YouTube, this is Crystal, aka Chris Styles. Welcome back to my channel. I honestly don't know how to really start this video. I for some time been wanting to be a content creator for probably many years. So really I'm just trying to figure out what type of content I want to bring out, what type of, community, figure out really what my purpose is for doing this. I started doing YouTube recently. I'm very new. In January, I went on a trip, vlogged it, put it out there. It wasn't perfect. It's not perfect, but I just if I want to do it, I gotta just put it out there and start, because you won't know unless you start. And that's what I did. I've actually posted a few things and I didn't like it. I deleted it. I'm using different apps to try to make it creative and interesting. So really I'm just trying to see what type of content I want to have here on YouTube. Introduce myself first, foremost. So my full name is Crystal. Actually, no, it's Guadalupe Crystal Ibarra, but I've been going by Crystal since the 2nd grade. Only close friends and family call me by my first name, so I always go by Crystal. And Chris Styles has been a nickname of mine since I was like 18 years old. My best friend Melissa actually started calling me that when we worked together at a pizza place here in my hometown. I'm Virgo, Sun, Gemini rising, Taurus moon. I'm really into astrology. I'm really into manifestation. I'm really into just, nature. I love hiking. I love fashion. I love beauty. I love travel. I love organizing. I have so many things that I'm into. I love communicating. I love talking. I love connection. I really want to, down the road in the future, have my own podcasts probably. I really want to build this channel first and kind of see where it goes. And I want to have a personal channel for myself and another channel that I'm able to really express myself in different ways. I love, one side of me is into fashion, vlogging, travel. The other side of me is like really getting the nitty-gritty of people and being just communicating with different topics. And yes, that's for a whole nother thing, but my real purpose here is just trying to find my voice and try to find a community and see where I could use my little platform I want to create here and really kind of, mainly I did this because you guys really, and I'm sure there's a lot of people out there who's just like trying to figure themselves out, and you don't have to be a certain age to have it all figured out. You don't have to be, I'm 30 something years old, I have to be married with kids and all this stuff. Like, you don't have to figure it all out. Like, everybody's purpose is in their time when it's supposed to happen. I'm a really firm believer in that. And I feel like this time right now is my time to start doing this. It's been on my mind for many, many years, and you won't know until you start it. So that's what I'm doing. And I'm figuring it out, trial and error, trying to kind of be creative, play with it. This is just kind of like my fun, creative outlet that I can do. And I hope that one day I can really basically connect with you guys and have an audience and hopefully find my niche. People always say, find your niche. I started wanting to do YouTube. I just want to feel like I have a creative space. I have, I've been dealing with a lot of stuff with, my personal life, with my career. I'm 37 years old and I'm trying to just figure myself out. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with myself. I know I've always wanted to be in the YouTube community, and I'm just really wanting to see what type of content I want to bring out. I just, honestly, I'm not really prepared for this. I don't really know exactly what I'm trying to say. I'm just wanting to kind of be creative, you know, play with it. This is just kind of like my fun, creative outlet that I can do. And I hope that one day I can really like basically connect with you guys and have an audience and hopefully find my niche. You know, people always say find your niche in YouTube, or honestly, just start it. If you're trying to figure out what you want to do, just do it. Like, I have followed so many influencers and they basically said the same thing. You know, they've had a passion and they just did it. One of my favorites is Amber Scholes. She's seriously probably one I can probably resonate the most, because she really was down in the dumps. She decided to put something DIY on YouTube and she's hugely successful. So she's someone that I look up to dearly, and I hope one day to meet her. And I've been watching her for years, and she's just so real and so humble and so extra, which I love. And I love her. She's probably someone I look up to, and she's way younger than me. I think she's about 28. I'm 37. So thank you, Amber, for kind of giving me a little push if you ever see this video. So yeah, that's basically what the purpose of this video, just trying to figure myself out, and what type of content I want to have, what type of purpose I want to be. You know, I just kind of feel a little stuck, and I'm sure a lot of people can relate in that. But I feel like my purpose is here. I can't help but think that this is where I'm supposed to be. I'm supposed to talk to you guys. I'm supposed to give you guys some type of, you know, hope, some type of, we're all going through the same thing. We're all trying to figure it out. We're all trying to find our purpose in life. And if you're ever in a situation and you feel like you're all alone, you're not. And it doesn't matter, you know, people think, I am 37 years old, you know, not married, don't have kids. That doesn't define me. I have a bunch of million different qualities that that was never my pinpoint. That was never my main focus. My main focus is always myself and really trying to figure out what I can bring out in the world. And I've always feel, you know, I may lack on some things in my life, but just how I can communicate with someone and have a connection with someone and make that person feel better when they're going through stuff, I feel that's where I decently at. I feel that honestly, I don't even know what I'm talking about. This is kind of all over the place. Basically, I just want to do content creation. I want to just find what I want to do. Really, this is just for fun, you know, so my videos might be kind of random. I might do a shopping video. I might do a vlogging. I might do if you guys ever want to start YouTube, like, I'm a newbie. I literally just started like a couple months ago. I posted stuff, deleted it, because I found different apps to kind of do this, do that. Like, I'm playing around with it, but I'm doing it, and I'm proud of myself for actually starting it. I'm proud of myself for putting myself out there, you know, being comfortable in front of the camera, you know, like feeling, okay, I gotta look this way, a certain way. I'm like, it just is what it is, you know. Don't feel like, oh, even I'm like, I don't know if anybody's gonna watch this, anybody really cares, anybody wants to, like, I'm sure everyone feels that when they do YouTube for the first time. I'm sure Amber Scholes felt that way. She's like, I'm basically doing this for myself, for my own creative outlook. And if someone else resonates with it, that's like a bonus for me. I would be so happy that someone saw my shopping video, someone saw a travel video and they were like, oh, I've never been there. Or like just something like this, personal conversation that I want to do. Yeah, that's basically it. I'm just trying to find my purpose here as a content creator, and I'm sure I'm not alone. I'm sure there's a lot of people who want to start YouTube, and I'm not doing it to be like rich and famous. That'd be great if it turned out that way. I gotta kind of think of it could be that way. I could easily become very successful, and I hope if I do, I use my platform in the best of my ability, if that ever comes to fruition. And yeah, I'm just figuring it out, and that's okay. I'm starting it, that's all that matters. And just because we're not in the new year, technically I started in the new year, but I'm really starting now in April. There's never a time to start something new. Don't ever feel discouraged. Don't ever feel like you have to do it a certain way. Don't ever feel like you have to do something, or because society's telling you, be like, oh, she's this age, you should be doing this, you should be doing that. I've always done something all for me. I've never went by what other people were doing. A lot of my friends are successful. A lot of my friends have families, have kids. They already kind of have their lives together. They already have their careers. And I've always been kind of the one to been like, well, I was just kind of, I've always had a job. I've always had a place to live. I've always had good friends and family, and I've always had good support. So I'm very blessed in so many different ways. So I'm not really without, but this is something I feel that's going to fuel my purpose and feel like my life really matters and it really can make a difference. And that's, I think, something that probably what I really want to do is make a difference and feel just creatively fulfilled. And this is what it is for me. So I hope this video made sense. I know it's kind of all over the place. I didn't plan what I was going to say. I was just probably what I would want this channel to be is a connection between us, my audience, and just my purpose here. And hopefully I'll figure it out, and I will. So yeah. Thank you so much for watching. Sorry if this was kind of random and all over the place, but I just felt like I needed some type of introduction. Just if anybody else feels the same way, please leave a comment down below, and please like and subscribe. That really will help me, motivate me to move forward with this and just be more out there, more comfortable with the camera. I'm still like not sure what to say, how do I look, like it's all over the place. Hopefully, but practice makes perfect, so that's what I'm doing here. And hopefully whoever watches this, you're amazing, you're doing great, and don't do things just because society wants you to do them. Do them because you truly want something. Don't just follow your heart. Yes, of course, think as well, but if something you truly want, it's gonna be worth it at the end. Trust me. I know that's kind of like a random segue, but trust me, you're gonna trying to figure yourself out and try to figure out a situation. You're gonna figure it out. Like, follow your gut instincts. Like, this is what I really want. Don't go by what other people are doing. Don't go by, oh, I should be doing this because, it's right. Or, I've been in this for a long time. Or, I can't leave this place. I can't leave this person. I can't, I can't set boundaries. I can't, people are going to make fun of me. Like, at the end of the day, it's your life. You do you. Like, who cares? That's your homework. Care less. My best friend George is a therapist, so he gave me that advice a couple years ago, and he said, care less. Care less what other people think. Care less. And I've always had that. I've always done my own thing. I've never followed what other people are doing because it wasn't It didn't resonate with me. It didn't seem natural. So if I'm into something, I'm into you, I'm into a passion, you know it's legit, because it's very rare for me to be interested, you know, in something, in someone, or in something. Very rare. So always do you. Follow your own instinct, not other people. And I feel like that's what I'm doing here on YouTube. I may not, you know, maybe won't get a degree, maybe won't find that job, but at least I have this to really feel like I have a purpose. And so do you. Remember that. So I wish you guys all the best. You're all wonderful, amazing human beings, and all deserve to be here. And every one of you have a purpose. And if you're still finding it, it's okay. You know, everybody's time is different, and you'll get there. I promise you that. So thank you so much for watching and listen to me rant randomly. So please, again, like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Love you guys.